Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're keeping up well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Noleens Korir, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, and thank you for choosing to watch my channel. So today guys, we're going to do cooking video, or rather a baking video, and it's just a very simple recipe for an orange cake. Very simple and straightforward. All the ingredients that you get at home, and I hope you get to try it. So I'll just cue in the clips of the process of making them and all the ingredients of making the orange cake. I hope you get to try it. See you. So these are all the ingredients you're going to need to make an orange cake. You're going to need 4 eggs. This is baking soda, food coloring. This is in orange. You have to just make the cake orange. And then this is butter, blue band. We're going to measure all this. This is raisins. You're going to use this to just as you mix. This is the one that you're going to use to squeeze in the juice. And then there's orange. This grater, this bowl you're going to use to mix all the ingredients, sugar and self-raising. We're going to grate the orange, this orange, so that we mix it in together, and then we're going to squeeze in the juice. We also mix it in all together. First guys, you put 250 grams of sugar in a bowl, and then you beat 4 eggs in and mix them together until you get a foam or a great consistency. Again, here if you have an electric mixer or a whisk, it is even way better for you to get a great consistency, and then or to get that foam easier and quicker. But if you don't have it, you can still use a fork. As you can see guys, I'm using a fork and it works perfectly fine. And like I said, this kitchen we're going to bake with the things that we have like readily available. So make sure you just beat it in consistently until you get a very great, like that white substance. You'll just see the white substance here. Again, like I said, it's giving me a hard time because I'm using a fork, so you have to like really put in the effort and to consistently keep doing it until you get that form. If I had an electric mixer, my work would have been really pretty much easy. I had to consistently just do it over and over and over. But in future we're going to get an electric mixer so that we just don't find ourselves baking for 3 hours, because you just have to do it more and more. Again, if you don't like too much sugar, you can reduce the measurements on this recipe. For me, I use 250 grams. If you feel like that's too much sugar, you can use a half of 250. That's 125 grams, and it will still work perfectly fine. But if you choose to reduce your ingredients, please reduce all the other ingredients. Like if it's 250 grams and you choose to cut it to 125 grams, make sure the others, like the eggs, will not be 4, the eggs will be 2. The other ingredients, the flour will not be 500 grams, it will be 250 grams. Here, just make sure you work around with that. So beat it in consistently until you get that form, and that's how it is. As you can see here, we have already gotten that form, like the white substance. And then here I am just going to clean up before we continue with the rest of putting in the rest of the ingredients. After getting that, the next step is you put half a cup of melted butter, and you just make sure you continue mixing it well. Again, continue just mixing your ingredients together well until you get the perfect consistent. Again, as you can see, it's great even though I'm using a fork. So don't even say that you have an excuse. And then add in your orange zest. This is the one that we grated earlier on. Just grate them in a plate, and then mix it well until again you feel like you have a great consistency. And then here the next step is we're going to now add the flour, like I said, whichever way someone you want to pronounce it. You add in, this is 250 grams, the first batch, and then 250 grams. So in short, we're using 500 grams of flour, self-raising, keyword self-raising. I'm going to write all this down in the description box, but I'm just putting it for emphasis. It's self-raising flour. But if you again choose to use the ordinary flour, you're going to have to add baking powder, a lot of baking powder again here. Continue, mix it well. Yeah, this is the second batch that we're going to put. Oops, as you can see, I wasn't being clumsy, guys. You add in bit by bit as you mix it well. I'm just doing this because I'm using a Mwiko, but I feel like if I had an electric mixer, I would have just put it all together and then mix it with that. It gives it great consistency. Of course, this is a Mwiko. Like, now this is the part I really have to put in too much work. Yeah, add in baking powder, a teaspoon of baking powder. Mix well. Now, guys, this is where the energy comes in. This is where I really had to put a lot of effort, but I don't see it as an issue because I bake a lot of times, and this is what I use, and it's not like I have felt like I am improving in any way. But yeah, and then add in that, mix it well. I was just cleaning up, and then here add in your orange juice. This is from the orange. You just squeeze in from the orange, add in consistently, little by little as you mix it. As you can see here, I was really putting a lot of effort and a lot of energy to just get that great consistency. Continue adding your, this is the most important ingredient in this because it's an orange cake, the zest and the lemon and the why do I keep saying the lemon, the orange juice. It really gives it a really great taste. I cannot emphasize how this is the sweetest cake and the best cake that I've ever made ever since I started baking, or ever since I knew how to bake. Like, the orange juice now makes it so sweet. It was so sweet. I cannot even, when you guys get to try it, please just tell me how it feels. But yeah, just continue mixing it. As you can see, you continue just mixing it. I was going to get the vanilla essence. Just add a drop. You just use that kifuniko, drop it, continue mixing, and you'll get a great consistency. Here you're going to add in your food color, the orange food color. Guys, add a pinch of orange food color. Please do not, you know the way food color behaves, it's going to change your whole cake to be extreme orange, and you don't want that. Just add a pinch. This is just to get in the orange color. And then here I'm adding raisins. This is optional, but I really love raisins. It's really great. I don't know, I enjoy them. And here I'm just topping it up them. I can, to be very honest, if I'm not careful, I can put the whole thing. And I find it that people pick them out when they're eating the cake. But guys, this is optional. If you don't like it, if your family does not like it, you do not put it. But for me, I just love it. Yeah, and then this is just our last batch. Mix it well until you get a great consistency again. This is the final mixture, and this is our baking tray, but we're not going to use this one because it is too flat. We're going to use this sufuria because when you put it in, like, it's going at least to come up like this. I hope you get what I say, but of course I'll show you the end results. But we're not going to use this one. We're going to use the sufuria. So here we're going to line the sufuria with butter and flour, whichever way you want to put it, and then put it in the oven. Line your sufuria or your baking sheet with butter, and then you dust it out with flour. Yeah, and then you're good to go. And then you put your mixture in here, bake at 180 degrees for 40 minutes. Once your baking sheet or your sufuria is ready, just pour it in. Yeah, and make sure you remove all from the bowl. As you can see, there is too much that is being left out, but make sure you remove all. We're not wasting anything here. And another important thing, guys, make sure you preheat your oven for 10 minutes at 180 degrees. That is very important. Preheat your oven at 180 degrees for 10 minutes and then bake it. The mixture is ready. We're going to put it in here. We had already preheated our oven, so we're going to put it in for 40 minutes. for 40 minutes at 180 degrees, and that's it.
So fast, all tied up like a captive. I want you. Used to pity my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know no patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
Thanks so much guys for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Please subscribe.